2012 is going to be a very, very busy year, and of course the biggest show on earth is about to start in a few days' time. So it's great to be back at Steam and look at the connections between sport and the Great Western Railway. And it's a great pleasure to see Elaine Arthurs again. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good to see you. So show me around.
Of course.
So it's about a lot of different sports, isn't it? It's not just track and field and so on.
It is, definitely. I mean, the Great Western Railway had many sports clubs: cricket, football and rugby, and this is the Great Western Rugby Club that were in the London division, and they're still going now. They were formed in 1919 and still going strong today.
It is amazing, isn't it, how something like that, the history, just stays with the club despite everything else that changes.
Yeah, definitely, and I think they're really proud of their name. Although none of them actually work for the railway anymore, they're still carrying on that legacy that the Great Western Railway created.
And you mentioned there, of course, the different teams involved from Great Western Railways.
Yes.
But of course, Great Western Railways would have been used as a method of transport to get to various activities and big sporting events.
Definitely, they used to put on special trains to certain sporting venues, in particular the Henley Regatta, which was so technical. They had policemen, security guards, porters, all involved in this big event and getting people there on time.
So maybe some of you should maybe taking note of that. But actually talking about the big event that's happening next week, there's been many employees of Great Western who actually went on to become incredibly proud sportsmen representing the Great Western Railway.
Well, after a bit of research, we discovered that this gentleman here, he worked at Birmingham Snow Hill Station. He was actually a renowned athlete. And after a bit of delving and research, we found that he won a silver medal in the 1920 Antwerp Olympic Games.
Fantastic. And of course there were many people, weren't there, who actually went on to represent Great Western Railway in at the Olympics.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, Charles is the most famous that we've discovered, but I'm sure there were many more.
And again, there must have been a tremendous amount of pride for the people, you know, amongst their colleagues, that here they were, regular people working on the railways, and all of a sudden representing their country and, of course, their employees.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Great Western Railway reported all the sporting activities every month. There were always medals and trophies, which we've got on display today. So it was a real kind of pride, and everything was reported on, so everybody knew how successful you were.
So tell me a little bit about this chap.
Well, Charles, we don't know an awful lot about what he did as a job. We know he worked at Birmingham Snow Hill Station, and he was quite prolific in company sports events. And then in 1920, he was running for the Birchfield Harriers, which is quite a famous athletic sporting group today. And he went on and won a silver medal in the running competition.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, what a great celebration. You can see him here looking pleased as punch. I mean, talk about things changing. Here we've got Violet Deer, who was a fencer, and not only did she represent her town, her railway and so on, but she actually made her own outfit as well.
She did, yeah. Well, Violet actually worked on the Royal Trains for the Great Western Railway, working on the fabric work, so that was probably in the carriages, and so she probably had the skills to be able to make her own uniform as well.
Boy, things have changed. So this is a great exhibition that you've got here. How long is it going to be running for? Well,
it's on for the duration of the Olympic Games, but also runs until the end of the year.
And I love the way that you're actually involving the kids. You've got an interactive area here for the kids
We have. We just added a little bit of fun for them to take part in some activities. And we've also got Kids for a Quid this summer holiday, so it's a really good way to get the kids down here for a cheap price.
Perfect. And one of the great things we covered last time is that you're always changing things. There's always new things. You've still got the Diamond Jubilee exhibition here.
We do, yes.
As well as everything else.
Indeed. I mean, the Diamond Jubilee exhibition is still on with our trails, the summer holiday activities, and we've got our Railway Festival at the end of September.
So if you're looking for a great day out, if you haven't been here for a while or you've never been here, make sure you come along and support one of Swindon's great amenities. Elaine, thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
Can we carry on having a look around?
Of course.
Perfect. Let's go off this way, shall we?